What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and I'm back in the motherfucking building. This time I'm back with a recap of Basketball Wives. Basketball Wives is getting boring to me. I'm going to still watch the show because I'm nosy at this point, but it's just boring. Y'all need to get y'all motherfucking asses in Amsterdam. I want to see her throw that fucking chair. I want to see the drama with Jen and Shaunie and Evelyn. They're all going to be talking. Shaunie's going to be upset that Evelyn invited Jen. Let's get to the motherfucking point. I'm sick of all these filler ass episodes. Did y'all check out Insecure last night? It was alright for the first episode. That's my shit though. I love Insecure. I'm gonna do a little something on Love Is. I am so in love with that show. Y'all don't know that is my show. But I will do that then. Let's get to this fucking episode. It was drama, but to me it was just boring. It was just boring. So we got Reggie is, it all continues from the fight with Jennifer and Tami. They was arguing really bad. Reggie grabs up Tami. I ain't playing with your motherfucking ass. Get your ass. She ain't got nothing to lose. He all in her face and shit like he a coach. It was just, I said, look on Reggie getting all upset with Tami. And Tami needs that because Tami is about to be petty again. You supposed to be working on yourself. Your ass, y'all know who she's starting to remind me of? But she pisses me off worse is Heavenly from Married to Medicine. You know how they always working on themselves, but they always in the middle of some shit. It's like, bitch, you are not working on yourself. Jen has pepper spray. Jackie is flipping out. She better not use it. Jen, use your pepper spray. If you can't throw hands, you spray that bitch. Okay, so next we got Kristen going on. Kristen is like, this is so fucking stupid. It's over a rumor that's not even true. And, I watched a few other reviews. People was clowning her for crying. And it did seem a bit dramatic, but at the same time, she's absolutely correct. This rumor is not true. I do not like how they allowed this to take over a fucking storyline. Like, I feel cheated. I felt like we had the girls. We could have some juicy ass storylines. We could have some better shit than this. This fucking rumor has been every episode. I'm just so sick of it. So she's all in her feelings. I thought it was funny when CeCe said to her, well, you the one that brought her here. And then, then Kristen was like, shut up, CeCe. That doesn't matter, And then CeCe mentions that she's, sad that Kristen and Jen are really cool. She doesn't really like that. She feels like Kristen should be more on her side. But CeCe, this is the thing. Just because you are family with somebody and y'all are only related through marriage, that don't mean they like you like that. I got a lot of family members. I don't fucking associate with them. They may be nice people. They will be that from afar. I don't fuck with you because I don't have any interest in you. In order for me to be bothered with people, I need to be interested in you. I'm not interested in controlling people telling me what to do. You ain't my fucking mother. I don't like certain attitudes. I don't like ghetto ass family members. I don't like people that take things you say and use it against you and play all these childish ass games. I'm very no nonsense. That's why my circle is small. Don't deal with family like that. And it's annoying when I hear CeCe, and I get what she's saying. She kind of wants a friendship with Kristen. Like, hey, we should kind of stick together. But you got to let that go because that girl, she just not feeling you like that. You got to see it for what it is. So she's talking to that fucking Shaunie. Shaunie don't give a fuck. Shaunie just want to make good TV. And so Shaunie is just like, well, why are you crying? And, this is just how some people is, Kristen. And Jen walks up looking pitiful. And, she's just like, this is just so stupid. And it's black women. And I was like, girl, sit your ass down and y'all get that flight to Amsterdam and y'all get to smoking that weed. I want to see some real shit. Let's skip this bullshit. Honey, I didn't forgot we was at Jackie's PSA. So Jackie finally shows the PSA and she showed all of the names of the people that were either killed by police officers or, just killed for stupid things. And, I thought that was really nice. Malaysia's Kids was in the video. OG, Tami, At the end of the PSA, Jackie dedicated it, and this is where I broke down crying. Damn, am I about to cry again? Because that was so sweet, Jackie. That was so nice of you to dedicate that video to Malaysia's, y'all see me, I'm, look, getting all choked up. I'm going to be out of it, though. But, yeah, she dedicated that to Malaysia's brother. Malaysia broke down. I broke down. I was just crying because that was nice. That was not, that's what a friend does. And Jackie gets a lot of shit on this show. And was she the perfect mother to Takari? No, she wasn't. And I will be, because I'm still reading the book, you guys. I've been really busy. But I am like halfway through with the book, and we'll do a review on it. But Jackie is a sweet person. She is, you know, and they always, well, she just this and she's so bad. And I think she did some fucked up shit as a parent. Not gonna lie, I do believe some of that shit in that book. But at the same time, we got to give credit where credit is due. And at the end of the day, Jackie is probably one of the realest people on here, even though she's weird and strange. And I feel like the therapy and shit is working. But even before Jackie was in therapy, Jackie had that sweet side to her. And this bitch has been married longer than anybody on this show. She don't get in these, you know, she really tries to make her marriage and her relationship work. I got nothing but respect for that. Because there's too many black families breaking up every day. You know, just for nothing. You know, just because it's a trend. So I love that she kept her family together. I always have love and respect for that. So kudos to you, Jackie. Who's getting on my last nerves is Kristen. She's on the phone with Malaysia. That little baby of hers is adorable. But that baby, y'all, she's kind of bossy. I'm bossy. That girl gets into stuff like a little boy. Like, she's a strong baby. I think she may be stronger than Kristen, child. She don't play. Anyways, Kristen is telling Malaysia she's tired as hell. She's behind in all this laundry. And Malaysia is just like, why is you letting this one baby, because y'all know Malaysia got 3 kids. Why is you letting this one baby take over? You need to take over. What is you so tired from? And she's sitting up here, well, I'm about to eat a frozen pizza and I'm just tired. I don't have time. I will put her ass. My daughter stayed in a playpen. I didn't play that shit. How she letting that little baby run around that apartment. I will put her ass in that playpen, get to cleaning up, getting the laundry together, meal prepping, and that's how it is. I am in charge. You take charge of your child. That's how you do that. I don't know what the hell she doing. She letting the child run all over her. She bring the nanny in. They don't really halfway get along. Kenzie don't want the nanny touching her. She's crying. And she's all, well, the nanny is supposed to ease my stress, but she's making me even more stressed, and I don't know if this is a good idea. So we got Malaysia, Shaunie, and Evelyn. This is an interesting little dynamic. I wish these bitches were talking in Amsterdam, but we all don't get what we want when we want it, so it is what it is. Evelyn is hearing about the PSA from Malaysia and Shaunie, and she's saying her son just got back in town. She wanted to spend time with him, so she didn't give a fuck about what PSA Jackie was having. And girl, I don't blame you, because at this point in my life, my daughter is my best friend. People be like, who you with? You know, who you be? My child? Shit. My child. I love being, you know, a mother to my child. My daughter is the realest. That's the realest relationship in my life. You know, it's unconditional. So, Ev, I don't blame you, honey. So it was funny that Malaysia had said, oh, everything was going good. Everybody was having drinks and everything. And then this black cloud walks in. And then Evelyn said, oh, who's the black cloud? Tami? Bitch, you know they ain't talking about her. They Tami lovers. And they're scared of Tami in their own way. Malaysia spoke up to Tami, and I think that Malaysia would fight Tami. But I just feel like they're going to, the way Tami set this whole rumor situation up, they were going to be more allies to Tami than Jennifer. And a lot of people may say, well, of course, because Jennifer started everything and she shouldn't have. Tami is the problem. Tami is just as much of a problem as Jen, because she entertained all this shit when Evelyn and Jen was not cool. And then all of a sudden they get back cool. She wants to bring it up. That's a hating ass bitch. So Evelyn didn't want to hear that Jennifer was the black cloud. It was funny when they both said, Shaunie and Malaysia said, well, Jennifer, she came in, she didn't speak to anybody. She was at the bar. Y'all don't fuck with her. This is that shit I be talking about. If I know bitches don't fuck with me, I'm not speaking to them either. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck y'all expect? It was funny when Evelyn said, they had told Evelyn, Shaunie and Malaysia, oh, well, Jen had pepper spray with her, you know. And Evelyn cracked up laughing, and I don't see shit wrong with the pepper spray. I'm going to get me some. If some bitch come getting in my face, I'm going to spray you and then I'm going to beat your motherfucking ass. But anyways, Evelyn was like, yeah, she should pepper spray Tami. I mean, the bitch is evil and mean and, you know. So Shaunie said that Jen had this Billy Badass thing going on. And Shaunie, what do you want the girl? This is what Shaunie wants. Shaunie wants everybody to punk Jennifer. That's it. She don't want her speaking up for herself. Everything Jen do is wrong. You notice they didn't mention how crazy Tami is the one that was really acting out. They didn't really get on that. They made everything about Jen. And that's what I don't like with this show, because they have a tendency to... Jen is pretty much the Portia, probably worse, but she's the Portia. Let's gang up on her. We won't get on this other person for what they did. We're scared of that person. And that's what the fuck it is. I don't think it's that they are so cool with Tami. It's just, oh, Jen is more of the problem. Because Malaysia was just like, well, no, that pepper spray, that was going to create more problems. And then Evelyn was trying to tell them, listen, her mother passed. That was pretty much the only person that she was really close to like that. And, you know, she just said that she has to start speaking up for herself and protecting herself. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I will say is, Jennifer, you need to stop starting this type of shit. Don't ever do this shit in life. Don't, like, it was so unnecessary, and it just came back to haunt you in the worst way. So don't ever do this dumbass shit again. I do still like Jen and still feel like Jen is just as good as the rest of these bitches on this show. I do. I still like Jen. I still like seeing her on the TV. I just do. What about Shaunie's monkey ass talking about some, well, you know, Jen needs to start treating people better because you're 40 and you ain't got no friends. First the fuck all, Jen does have friends, because I've seen her on Instagram and she's always with different women. She's really cool with Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club. She's cool with Nene Leakes, Cynthia Bailey. She does have friends. They're not on the show, bitch. And then Shaunie irritated me because she was, well, you know, what kind of 40-year-old doesn't have friends? And this is my thing. People do not need friends like that. They don't. It doesn't really, and you may say, oh, well, if you don't have a lot of friends, you know, that says a lot about you. No, it means you're not taking people's shit. You know, a lot of people that have a lot of friends, they let people walk all over them. That's the part that we don't hear about. They let people say and do whatever to them. So is she supposed to do that, to have friends, to look a certain way to you? I thought that was such an ignorant comment. Because what the fuck is a friend nowadays? What is a friend? Like, why do we need more than 3 and 4 and 5 friends? Like, what does that prove? It proves nothing. It's hard to meet people. This is not the 90s. I think in the 90s, if I was like grown, I would be like better off, because people was more down to earth. People was cool. People switch up these days. They do. They act like they don't know you. They not answering their damn phone. You try to message them on Facebook. Motherfuckers don't return messages. Like, people act fake now. So let's stop with, it's so easy to make friends and keep them. And it's not. Then it'd be a lot of one-sided relationships. You steady calling, messaging people. They ain't messaging you back. Like, I've heard a lot of shit from a lot of different women. And I agree with it. Okay, so next we got Jennifer and Kristen, and they're shopping, and Kristen wants to pick up some clothes for her daughter, and then she's looking at boy clothes, saying she likes those, and then Jennifer's looking at the clothes as well and kind of imagining, when she's going to have a daughter, and then Jennifer invites her to this spicy bingo thing that she's going to be attending. She wants Kristen there for moral support because she feels like Kristen is married, has the baby. She pretty much has the life that she wants. So, and that's smart to align yourself with somebody with the things that you want. I actually like them together. I like their friendship. Kristen seems like she genuinely likes and looks up to Jen. I don't think she has any respect for CeCe. She should, because I don't feel like CeCe is, a horrible person. CeCe talks out the side of her ass, but so does Kristen. Okay, so we had a brief little scene with Jen, and she's at the spicy bingo with Kristen. Jen, I noticed something about you this episode. You are about to choose the player type, the one that admitted that he cheated over the lawyer dude. Are you serious, bitch? And you wonder why you're having problems in your love life? Yes, you better hop on that attorney. So Kristen was like, girl, the attorney, this is a no-brainer. And Kristen, she knows how to choose the right guy. Jennifer doesn't. She was really sitting up here. Well, I may have more fun with him. Fuck fun. You are too old for fun, bitch. That's why Jennifer has made it this far, you guys, with no kids and no husband, because she's a bit immature, I see. I like you, Jen, but you are a bit immature in the relationship department. So anyways, the lawyer guy, she ends up, I guess, exchanging numbers with him, and we're going to see a little date between the two of them. Okay, so everybody is at this sports thing. Jackie, Malaysia, OG, and CeCe. They're at the sports thing where Byron Scott is coaching these kids on sports. So anyways, they're all talking about their kids, and why their kids couldn't come. Malaysia said her ex-husband gets the kids for the summer. And then OG gets into this whole thing of everybody keeps asking me when I'm going to get married and when I'm going to have kids. And OG, you are the one that brings the shit up. Then when you were sitting up there talking to your mother, you keep talking about Kwame and, well, I'm just worried, is he ready for that? Kwame is not ready to get married. What you should do is break things up in step-by-step mode. You should have Kwame... he needs to move to where you're at. That's step number one. Don't focus on getting married. Just date. Enjoy the relationship. Because to me, OG is coming off as she's pressuring him, and I get you want to know where the relationship is going, but you need to be around him first. All y'all got is this long distance relationship. You don't really know how he's going to act on an everyday basis, or if you're going to see things in him that you may not like and you may not want to grow and build with for in the future. So I would say hold off on that. OG also admitted that she's not taking birth control. See, that's too much. You need to be on birth control. You need this man to be around you on a daily basis, taking your birth control to see how shit is. You want to preview. You want to preview how shit is going to be before you to me, she's just too status hungry. She sees these women have children and they're married and she's in a rush to do it. And I'm not with that. OG, you seem smarter than that. I think, though, her brother's death is affecting her so badly that it's kind of like life can be gone. I think she did mention that in the episode, and I understand that. But when it comes to picking out a man, you want to take your time. I said when it comes to picking out a man, I mean when it comes to, just getting to know your man, especially since you're in a long-distance relationship. So they all end up talking about the situation between CeCe and Kristen, which I am so fucking sick of hearing about. Their family, they don't like each other. Let's move the fuck on along. Can we get some better storylines next season? I'm so sick of this shit. Anyway, I'm serious, y'all. I don't give a fuck if they like each other. Like, come on. They can fight at this point. Shit, give me some drama. Shit. Anyways, Malaysia made an interesting point because CeCe had made a comment saying that, oh, well, I feel that since Kristen is hanging with Jen, Jen is influencing her. And OG began to agree. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Malaysia shut shit down. She was like, no, don't put this off on Jennifer. Nobody even likes Jennifer or fucks with her. But it's not Jen's fault that how for you and Kristen's relationship, that is on y'all. And I agree. I think, though, like I said before, Kristen likes Jennifer. It's easy to hang around somebody that you like. When I like somebody, I want to be around them. When I admire you, I want to be around you. I want to talk to you. I want to share my world and the things I'm experiencing with you. There's a disconnect when it comes to CeCe. She don't fuck with CeCe like that. Don't like her. So let's stop forcing these people to like each other. Malaysia, I wasn't here for what you said. Well, y'all relationship is going to be strained until you know you put family first. Fuck all this family first shit. They don't like each other. They don't need to be cool. I need you bitches in Amsterdam smoking that fucking weed. And I need to see Malaysia, you throw that fucking chair. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm getting ahead. But that's what I care about. I don't give a fuck about none of this. The guy that Jennifer is out on the date with kind of looks like an older Michael Jordan or something. I don't know. He looks like Michael Jordan a little bit in the face. Jennifer, you are such a little girl. I realize that with you. I just see little girl all over you. I felt like she was telling him a little bit too much. Just, casual conversation on that first date. He don't need to know about how many people fucked you over, because a lot of times when you tell somebody that, they be plotting on how they can fuck you over and make things worse for you. She's asking him, did he use a condom last week when he smashed somebody? Like, that's just too much information. Why are y'all even talking about that? I mean, I get you maybe on a second or third date or something. I don't know. It's just too much for the first date. Jennifer doesn't really know how to date, in my opinion. She's talking too much. I mean, you have to ask questions and stuff, but I just feel like she should have talked about other things. Like, what does he see himself in the future doing? Does he see himself getting married, having children? Where would he like to reside? Those type of things. And then as you're more comfortable with the guy, then you get to, saying, well, then you may get to saying, oh, well, I've went through this before, like once y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, you begin telling them what you've been through. But I don't think on the first date you tell people how you end up in all these fucked up situations. It just makes you look bad. I loved her outfit and her hair for her date and those earrings. Jennifer can dress her ass off. She just needs to mature and get some common sense. So little baby Kenzie, which is Kristen's daughter, has a photo shoot. That baby is bossy, honey. I don't know what they was doing when they conceived her, but that baby is throwing the hats off. She was doing whatever the hell she wanted to do. I like the little girl. She's bossy. Kristen, I need you to leave your man alone about having another baby. You keep talking about, oh, I want to have them back to back. You can't even fucking handle her. Then she lied because she was just like, one minute she was really pushing another baby, and then when she saw he wasn't backing down, well, I guess my husband is right. No, I guess you won't be getting that baby because he doesn't want one. Okay, so we hear a little bit more from Kristen. She's talking to Malaysia, and Kristen is telling Malaysia about the real dynamic between her, CeCe, and their husbands. And pretty much CeCe would invite Kristen and her husband to dinner. The bill would come, and Kristen would tell her husband that he should pay for their part. And CeCe would be like, well, no, I'll pay, it's fine. And then sent her a text saying, well, Byron doesn't want you all to come to any more dinners or any lunches or Father's Day or birthdays because y'all don't ever pay y'all part. But bitch, you offered to pay for them. And I cannot stand motherfuckers that do that. You don't throw money and shit in people's faces, and then you the one that fucking offered. Like, and that's what people do. It says that she's pretty much been holding all this in because she didn't want to, upset Malaysia, but she got to keep it real with why she does distance herself away from CeCe And that right there that I just said, that would make me distance myself too. I still don't give a fuck though if they're cool or not, because they don't make the show. Where's Sania at? I miss Sania. Kristen is upset that Byron and CeCe have not seen her daughter. They live right down the street. I mean, it's just a big family rift at this point. And once again, Malaysia, knock on the fucking door. Don't let her just kick you out the family. And I'm not with all of that. I'm not going to keep forcing myself on anybody. If you acting like you don't want to be bothered with me, then I'm not going to be bothered with you. And that, I feel like people, they need to meet you halfway. So if CeCe and Byron, he need to speak up because you're married to his son. So he should really get to the bottom of this, I feel. But that is my recap, you guys, of Basketball Wives. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will check you guys out later.